So here I am on the Upper East Side with Camilla Dietz Bergeron, who's probably the foremost jewelry. Well, Camilla, you tell me how you want to be.
We are estate jewelers, which means we carry antique period and estate, and we think we're one of the best in the business, and we have fabulous stuff at fabulous prices, and we tend to buy a lot, so we get good prices on things, and we have a viewpoint, we have an eye, and we have really great stuff.
You have a lot of classics. I mean, I was just grazing around in your ante room, and just a lot of great, like, tank watches and all the things that you want to have.
We buy the tank watches, and we do very well with them. They're tough to find, but we buy them.
Well, we were talking about collecting before, and this is a line I have never heard of before, but your publicist, Beth, was very excited about it. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
These pieces of jewelry are by a man called Aldo Cipullo, whose claim to fame, so to speak, was that he invented the slave bracelet, the love bracelet for Cartier.
Oh.
So.
I always thought Cartier did.
No. Aldo Cipullo did it, and the early ones are all signed Aldo Cipullo and Cartier. Alas, when he died, which was in the 60s, he died, and they made a deal with Cartier, and they gave them the rights, so the new ones are only signed Cartier, which is a great pity. He also worked for David Webb and a couple of others. But I mean, just fabulous. This is something he loved doing, kind of machinery. This is a nail.
Oh.
I have that bracelet in gold in my personal collection without the diamonds. And then here's one that's in sort of pink gold and a smaller version.
Wow.
And here's a necklace. He did it in a necklace too. It's fabulous in the white gold.
The necklace is incredible. It's so light.
Yep.
It reminds me of like an African princess with the, you know, the necklace around her.
No, they're fabulous. He did a lot of things like that. Nails. I have the brooches. He does brooches, which are two nails. I mean, one nail, but I have two of them, and I cross them and wear them. They look fabulous. And then the earrings, he did a lot of gold with hard stones. Here you've got coral and chrysoprase. You've got jade and black onyx, or is it lapis? I think it's black onyx. You've got carnelian and I think it's black onyx. And then he loved games. I have these. These are two hearts, but we get them in hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs. And personally, I have them. I wear them mismatched. I wear two different ones.
How fun!
And we like to really mix them up for people.
These are wonderful.
They're wonderful.
Now, when did he create the love bracelet? When was that? Like 1960?
I'll give you the date on that because I don't remember.
Okay.
It was in the 60s, I think.
And he passed away like
in the 70s.
In the 70s. So who knew? But you can definitely see it when you look at this jewelry, without a doubt.
And then he did a lot of these hand pendants, which are, we do extremely well with those. All diamond ones, sort of a little bit exotic. And then we do the ones with the carnelian. He also did a lot of backgammon jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
He liked games.
So who does this appeal to? Like, who's the customer?
Everybody.
Everybody?
You have to teach them, though, because they don't really know it. And a lot of people, it's expensive without a lot of
bling.
Heavy-duty bling, exactly.
Right.
And, for example, this bracelet. Do we have a price on it? Do we have a price on it? Must be free. But, I mean, this bracelet is up in the teens, and
wow,
it has no precious stones.
But it's gold, right?
Yes, it's 18-karat gold.
All right.
And the earrings are expensive for just hard stone earrings.
I saw a price on the gold heart, which is $59.50.
Yeah, for the pair.
Wow.
No, the
I mean-
jewelry is expensive.
Well, you're buying
But you're buying a limited supply. There's no more.
a collectible item.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'll tell you an example. I mean, there's two hearts, $59.50.
Mhm.
When I bought my first, and I think I bought a club and a spade were my first one, one club and one spade,
Mhm.
and I paid $12.50.
And how long ago was that? Do you remember?
10, 15 years ago, something like that.
And look, they're bendable. They're like real fingers.
Yeah, they move.
So that's craftsmanship. It's not just a static piece of.
Yeah. And this pair of earrings, for example, is $77.50. But I mean, they're, few of a kind, one of a kind, etc.
They're like a courage dress, actually.
Yeah.
They're really interesting. You can see what time period they came from.
It's,
This is probably, it's such a standout piece. You must do very well with.
we do. We don't get them
The
very
nail.
often, but we do well when we get them.
So how many of these would there be out there? Like,
I don't know.
oh.
Don't know.
So that's interesting. Like, how do you know? I mean, you have a real knack for picking great things, but when you're out there, how do you know what to pay? Because you don't know how many
We
there
buy a
are.
lot of this from the family.
Okay.
So we are sort of the box in the jewelry, and you don't know what to pay. You just have your best estimate of
Mhm.
what you think it's worth and what you think it'll fetch, and you do the best you can.
Oh, this is my favorite. I know it's plain, but I think it's so
I
great.
know it's great. The ring.
Yeah, that's great. And they're kind of unisex. I mean, a man could easily wear this.
Yeah, well, the love bracelets we have sold to men and women.
Mhm.
And, so.
Those are great. I know an editor actually who had, I think she had a love bracelet instead of a ring for her wedding, and then she got another one when she had a child, so she was collecting the love bracelets.
Yeah, well, I sold a second one to a man recently who
Mhm.
had one, and his lover had given
Mhm.
it to him, and decided he wanted another one. I think he had yellow gold and we sold him a white one, or he had white and we sold him yellow. I don't remember.